Good morning. How are you? Okay. So now you guys are stuck with me. I know it's terrifying, right? That's why you're here. But bear with me. I am pulling breakfast together so I could do strange things like take meds and other strange things. That's so this is gonna kind of be first ish. Ooh, I forgot water. We'll get that in a minute. So, for those who are, has anyone been affected by the tsunami coming through, and is everybody safe? I realize it's still in progress for some areas. Okay, I'm gonna kill the camera because I mean there are kitties on the screen. I mean, really, they're adorable. So I'm working out my first book signing. It's strange to say it's my first book signing, but that whole introverted imposter syndrome thing, it's fierce. Hmm. When did this? It's 2 hours ago. This isn't accurate. I'm trying to figure out what the updates are. The last tsunami my brother was in Japan for, and he was actually told to evacuate. He got himself reassigned so he didn't have to. Nope, no crazy for children. No. Okay, that actually doesn't work as a statement in this house. I realize, but still. It looks like the tsunami has been significantly downgraded, which is good. Everything I'm seeing is from hours ago. How are you doing this morning, Guardian? Hello, hello, Richard Bachshaw. How are you? I turn away for a moment and everyone arrives. It's a beautiful thing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? And I do apologize for my distraction. There are 7 distractions running around my house, and they're very cute. Oh, you're doing all of your revisions by hand? I'd love to hear about the projects you guys are working on. Mm. I find that writing it out by hand is really good for thinking through what we're doing. Mm. Really? I am. I am so glad you broke that promise. You wouldn't have been able to submit your manuscripts by now. A lot of publishers, a lot of agents are not taking manuscripts by hand. Fur baby crawls into box. Box falls over. She attempts to pretend like it's nothing. So, do you guys have anything out, or do you guys have time frames, or I'm just nosy. I need to grab a water, so I'm walking away again for a moment. But the kitties don't get to keep all of my focus. By the way, those who may have come in on the raid and are not yet, and are just lurking, your deadline is Halloween. Okay. Every time you say hello in the chat, you get a kitty on the screen with your name. Hmm. And if these guys keep acting nuts, I'll start handing out kitties too, like the real ones. Yes, it is querying. Very cool. Hello, Angel. Mm. I'm gonna mute till the train passes. Is it a bad idea you missed the train ambience going by? No, I guess not. Yeah, if you have fond memories, for sure. I can't even see the train from where I sit. I can hear it whenever it comes through. My dad lives right, his house is right next to train tracks out here. It's very interesting. But yeah, if you have a nostalgia for it, it feels like positive memories. There's nothing wrong with not with missing the train. I am working on a podcast with MJ Beasy, who is a traditionally published author. So she's been through the querying process. She's been signed to a two-book deal through an agent. Her first book comes out the beginning of next year, and then I've got a couple of dozen books out myself. So if you guys would be interested in joining our little adventure on that podcast, we will be launching probably fourth quarter this year. We were originally aiming for September, but I've got some stuff that's going to pull me out of the country. Oh, how cool. Good morning, Kendar. How are you? Um, so, with my schedule, we don't have a set date for the new podcast. But if you guys like to follow, go. You can click the link and go subscribe. How is it going? It is definitely going. We have just gotten started. I need to send out some messages to Panama and see what's going on there. And then I will be back at it. Uh, the best way is to go through the link I just shared, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications. And then you will get notified it's on YouTube. If you're, because that's going to be our first go to place for it. We do not have the newsletter yet. That will be coming probably the next week or so. But for now, that's the best place to do it. Let's see what we're at. Numbers. But it's going to be a great fun. You're doing a bit of editing. This is good. Which project are you working on? Because I'm nosy. And you are like the most organized author I know. We are still waiting on some updates. Mom was supposed to have surgery Monday, and Monday was a postponed date already. Then she's supposed to have surgery. That didn't happen. Then it was supposed to be yesterday, and then they said it would be today. Uh, so we have hope, is what I'm saying. Hope that it will be soon. And that's the update I keep looking for, is trying to figure out. Well, thank you guys. We have already recorded the first podcast episode. We are hoping to record the next one soon. We're kind of sporadic here right now because I, with these updates that I'm mentioning for my mom, they're going to require me to go down there. Um, and I still in the process of trying to get my stuff. Um, Eventually, it will be. We're going to launch first on YouTube. We're going to get the first four out on YouTube, and then Spotify will follow within a couple of weeks, and some of the others will as well. But YouTube is going to be our base platform, at least as it's currently planned. We will be sending out a newsletter to kind of explain all of this once we've got everything together and have the newsletter up. Okay. One of the other things that we will be doing, hopefully, I appreciate that a lot. One of the things that we are hoping to do initially, once we've got about 4 episodes, is we will both probably air it also on our channels as a a replay kind of thing on our Twitch channels as well. So if something's missed, you'll be able to watch the announcement for those. So that'll be there. We go. But yes, I will make sure that when it goes live on Spotify, that we will make announcements accordingly, so everybody knows. We just want to make sure we've got several built up before we make them live, so that you're not stuck at just one episode. And since YouTube's our base, oh, okay. So I thought I slept better last night. Apparently not. I am yawning like I haven't slept at all. Mm. We're hoping to get to a couple of hundred at least by the time we launch, as far as subscribers on the channel. So that would be every support is appreciated. All right, if you're gonna fight, let's discuss this in a way I know you understand. Thank you, baby girl. I didn't even have to spritz her. Good girl. Be nice to your sister, both of you. I love my babies, but they're both being dorks. All right, here's the third. Did you just get up here so you can hiss at her face? Okay, those are my thoughts on that. Sober, you were fine. I didn't hit you. I hit the one that came up and hissed on in your face. I don't get that. Silly babies. Seven cats. They can be a juggle. They all have very different personalities, that's for sure. Oh, I need to check something else. I'm gonna go through to my numbers real quick. Six cats, four dogs, and you get that? Yes, you do. It is. They are chaos. They're adorable chaos, and they're so loved, but they are chaos. Oh no, you literally chased your sister off of there so you could sit here. So that's my answer. Crazy butt. They are so loved. Every baby in this fur baby in this house. They are the only babies that will ever be in this house again. And I love them very much. They are wonderful and adorable and sweet and driving me absolutely nuts. Oh, pickles. I didn't want that. Okay. And if you guys want our producer for the podcast, did I do that right? No, I never spell his name right, which is awful. You would think I'd figure out how to do it once in a while. There we go. That's our producer, and the next fancy shout out I'll give you is actually my co-host, and she's awesome. My tiny butt is sitting on my computer, finding the weirdest position to be in. I do not understand cats. I walked out the other day. There's a stool that sits behind me so the cats can look out the window. Yes, the stool is there for the cats. Um, he knocked the chair over. My gray boy knocked the stool over and then just lounged over it, arms and everything. I do not understand them. They're very weird. Let's check the rest of my numbers. Oh, looks like the tsunami has hit the west coast of the United States. You better be nice. So, welcome back on the other side of the Twitch break. All I really do is talk about my crazy kitties and check my numbers so far. So if you missed any of that, sorry. Okay. So, what is your elevator pitch for the whatever project you are currently working on? Good morning, Juxtapositor. How are you? How is Maggie? Mm, okay. Trees talk to each other. Nobody knows what they are saying. They are saying is this: we don't like what the human race is doing to our world, the pollution and the damage to the climate. We are going to give you an ultimatum. Sort it out, humanity, or we will stop breathing for 2 years. We will survive. You won't. That's that's powerful. I think I remember you mentioning this one before because it sounds familiar. But yeah, that's pretty intense. I still haven't formed a two-line pitch for one of the series that I'm doing working on. But the book cover I just finished. Um, I don't remember the elevator pitch I had. I'll have to go look it up. I'm kind of annoyed. Oh, oh, that's so hard. I'm so sorry, Jeff. Um, Being in that stage of life where we're worried about our parents is such a different thing, isn't it? They're hoping to put some stents in for my mom's legs, so it's a. Speaking of which, I'm trying to see if we have any updates on that. I do not like this whole she's in another country doing going through this thing. I love my aunt. My aunt's down there. She's trying to get updates, and she just sent the message to my mom saying she said I just sent two messages in Spanish. She is fluent. She was raised in Puerto Rico, so she says I just sent two messages in Spanish, and they don't want me to reach out to their personal phones. So hi, I'm speaking their language. They need to respond. I love her. I'm glad she's down there. I hate that one of us, her children, aren't. I hope the things with your dad clears up and there's not more surgery and stuff. Yeah. Forgive me. I'm apparently going to be babysitting my phone because I just want to know that my aunt's gotten a response from those nurses. I am just not a fan of this being in different country thing. Are you stalking your sister? No, okay. You were until I said something. Have fun. Enjoy the lunch retrieval. Mm. You haven't you haven't hoarded your treasure yet, Juxt. What exactly is nasty credit action? Like I am thoroughly curious what this would look like. Are you gonna try to stalk your sister? Or you're gonna try to rest. I like the rest part. We don't need to stalk our sister. I'd also appreciate if you guys wouldn't keep knocking everything on the ground, but what do I know? Okay, bear with me. I gotta fix this. Oh, got it fixed. Zoe, welcome in. It is such a pleasure to see you. How are you? How's that rush to stream again going? Building? Ooh, Okay, fair is worth asking. How have you been? What are you up to? So, what have you been up to? Okay, so it looks like mom is probably actually in surgery prep. So now we wait. They're talking about trying to put in the stents and hopefully she'll be okay, but the discussion also includes the possibility of amputation. So this will be. Hello, Clockwalker. It is a pleasure to see you. So I'm sitting here realizing while she's in surgery, I'm torn. Eight different characters that all have their own independent storylines to complete. You can kind of quit at any time after you complete your chosen main character storyline. But to access endgame content, you have to be all eight. Hmm. Ooh. Well, that that sounds like it's going to be a challenge, Jax. Well, then I wouldn't do it. I mean, if it's going to ruin your momentum for the next run, I wouldn't do it. You're not streaming. The icon that says you're streaming is a lie. Oh, I was supposed to wait a little longer. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think I'd play the game if the last two. I mean, mm, okay. How are you doing, Tier? Enjoy your lurk, Kindar. You could do all the things, Zoe. A lot of people do. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. If you're not going to enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. I'm just talking to Jack. She's got a game she's not going to enjoy. She's trying to decide whether or not she's going to finish it. She's at a point where she's got to make a choice. You, I get the whole trying to keep going thing. Not- I wish I had good, easy advice on that. I would say I wish I had easy, good advice that would actually be good and easy to make things beyond saying that we're going to get through it. It's just time. It doesn't make the process easier, and I wish I had better advice. I still think maybe taking a break wouldn't hurt, but you'll get to the end. You're determined, but that's just my thoughts. I'm also badly distracted. The hard part with this is that we don't know whether she's just going to get stents or they're going to get in there and realize they can't just wait and they remove. Mhm. Why are you focusing on sales stuff before the book is finished? Why are you dividing yourself like that? You're not in a position to need it to do all that yet. It'll come. Don't stress yourself. You don't have to. It is highly unlikely, though. But you can generate that interest after the fact. I like that idea, Juxt. Tier, your first goal is to get your big release out first. Worry about the interest afterwards. It'll come. You make good product, it'll come out. Come together. Guys, I think I need to make a call here. I am falling into a place with this stuff over my mom's surgery that is probably not good. And as much as I love you guys, and I do, you guys are amazing, I'm about to turn into a mess, so I don't want to do that on stream. I'm probably not going to raid, which is rare for me, I know. Hello, Echo. I love you guys. I wish I could take care of my mom. I can't. She's in another country. I am literally in sit and wait mode, which is the hard part. Like, I can't even see her. And I can't even show up, like, in the morning or something, which is why my brain is doing things that it's doing. And the fact that it might just be the stints, and we find out she's good in a couple of days and she's like gonna lose a toe or two, and it might be that she comes out without one of her legs. So yeah. So I'm not in the best place. Thank you. And I am so sorry, guys. I don't mean to cut like this. I am grateful she's getting the surgery now, finally. I am truly grateful. It just, I'm not going to be in the best. I hope you guys can forgive me. I love you. I will see you in the next one. And hopefully with good news, or at least relieved. I've been working so hard not to let it do this. So I think the fact that it's happening now, I can't stop it. You know what I mean? So I will be back tomorrow. I promise.